We've got to get the mercury secret out. We've got to get people to say no to the pro-mercury dentist, to leave them, go to a mercury-free dentist, and not let their child be touched by a dentist who puts amalgam in children's mouths. Dentists will change if nobody goes to them, and we've got to change. And these documentaries that I've seen can massively affect consumer choice. We want an end as soon as possible to dental mercury. We want a ban or a phase out of mercury amalgam, also called silver fillings. We represented a number of dentists who were speaking out against mercury fillings, and the state dental boards tried to enforce dentistry's dirty little secret, is that silver fillings aren't silver, they're mercury. And dentistry does everything it can to stop people from learning it's mercury. I mean, think about it. What pregnant woman sitting in the chair, if a dentist walks in and says, "Ma'am, here come your mercury fillings," she's going to be out of that dental office in a split second. Instead, they say, "Ma'am, here come your silver fillings." They deceive her, and she says, "That's fine, doctor, put them in." People signing their names to a petition really counts. You put your name on something, you say this is important for me and my community. Public officials respond to that because their role, the conscientious ones, is to learn what the community needs and then respond to it. That's a very good question, Elizabeth. On a lot of levels. Right now, people can write the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. They can learn how on our website, toxicteeth.org. We want the Food and Drug Administration of the United States to step forward and ban amalgam for pregnant women and children, to do that right away. Get the most protected people, the most vulnerable people protected. And that's children whose brains are still developing and unborn children, of course. People can do that. People in California can help us with the petition drive. California is a big state. They can help there. If they're in other states and they want to lead an effort in that state to get their community to support a phase out or a ban on dental mercury, all the better. I'm disgusted to say the dental schools are not better. They are still teaching 19th century dentistry. They are still teaching and encouraging the dental students to keep implanting mercury fillings. It's the way they did it. They're encouraging them to open up high profit, low quality dental clinics and do what dentists joke about, called drill, fill, and bill dentistry. But the joke is on us because we're still getting mercury. You would think the dental schools would want to be pioneers, would want to be leaders. They've decided instead they like the money. The American Dental Association keeps them on a short string. It means a lot of money for the school, a lot of flow of the same old. And look, professions don't change without outside pressure. I'm a lawyer. There have been reforms in the law that didn't come from lawyers. They came from outside. There are reforms in medicine. 100 years ago, the American Medical Association was furious when people said, "Quit giving your patients bottles of mercury to drink." And I'm not kidding. That's what physicians did during the Civil War. The American Medical Association had to be dragged cussing and screaming away from giving patients bottles of mercury. It was a quick and easy way to get the patient in and out of the office 150 years ago. Now, of course, the American Medical Association scoffs at the idea of giving somebody a bottle of mercuric chloride, but they sure didn't then. Professions don't change on their own. Institutions don't change on their own without an outside push. And it's time people woke up to the fact that the American Dental Association is not on our side. They're on the side of profits for the cut rate dentists and for the assembly line dentists who still like to use mercury.